Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Valverde! Saka. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he...
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rice is there and he can pick it up.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Howson. Carvajal. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Stones. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And he's gone backward here. Nicely spread. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Palmer. Saka. Real chance! It's anyone's ball now. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Pinches it off him. Saka receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Rodrigo.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's found a way past. He's going for goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid have reclaimed it. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal! Colwell did well to stay calm there. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vinicius Junior. Carvajal is onto this. Oh, that's neat. Carvajal flings in across. Vinicius Junior! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Palmer.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Palmer. And it's Rice. Mbappe. And they can counter here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he finish? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Carvajal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Bellingham. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. Palmer. Can he get on the end of this? Out to the right, played back in. He's having a shot! Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Ball swung in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's got away.
That's good play from him.
And it's made its way to him. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Now it's Palmer. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Valverde. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Palmer looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Kane. He's through now. And the finish! In he goes again! They've done it! The breakthrough arrives at last! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Substitution for England, number 25.
Both sides then taking this
Rashford.
chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
16, Alexander
England
Arnold.
have penetrated.
Number 12,
Tries a shot!
Stones.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Number 24.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the
Number 7,
intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more
Coming on the
urgent
field,
now.
Well, the
number
question now is
18,
whether they can
Gordon.
sustain it.
Number 3, Reece James. Number 5, Konsa. Number 17, Eze. Number 19, Watkins. Substitution in progress.
And this is Kane. He's in a great position here. And he shoots! Off the post! Brahim Diaz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now it's crossed into the middle. Keeper's dealt with that. Chance, surely! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham has played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution for England, number 10, Bellingham.
So, time
Coming
for
on the
changes
field
on
is
both sides, actually.
Number 26,
And that has added a whole new
Substitutions
complexion
taking
to the
place.
game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is a brilliant interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's picked it up out wide. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Alexander-Arnold. Brahim is going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gallagher. Backward it goes. Brahim Diaz. That's a good ball out wide. Alexander-Arnold looking for a runner. Gallagher. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He has found a way through. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
We have already started here. And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Plenty to aim at here. Drives it in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And the counter is on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Saka. Palmer. Can he get it through? And it's played in. Diving header! Goal, England! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
He had a decision to make, and he got it bang on. You can't beat a diving header.
The goal scorer for England.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Number 9.
Doku.
Kane.
That pass has been well intercepted. Reinders, and it's made its way to him. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is a little undercooked. Bernardo Silva. Spread it left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a ball! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This looks promising. Stones did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rodri. And it's Palmer. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, can they get him away? Rodri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Watkins. Great vision. They want to be quick to recover this. Foden. Lewis. And it's skewed away. Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Bernardo Silva plays it short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a throw. Can he get on the end of this? Doku puts them all in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Haaland. Looking for the great chance! In he goes again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane, and now the breakaway. Not the most accurate pass. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Foden. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that's definitely not his best. Bernardo Silva. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He has found the way through. Watkins. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Up he goes! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Added time.
Somewhat off target. Palmer. He's looking wide. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today. Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitution on the field. Number 47.
And the second half gets underway.
Phil Foden.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered.
Big chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Lewis. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Bellingham. Watkins. And the shot! Reinders. Oh, good take in a good area.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
It's Kane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Kane. And the finish! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kane.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he welcomes it in. Palmer. Saka. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 82.
Keeper
Lewis.
has taken decisive action.
Number 42.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 27. Matthias Nunes. Substitution in progress.
It's beyond the defence. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
England making consecutive changes here.
Solanke
coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden, looking to play him in. Now the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. That is Gallagher.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Matheus Nunes crosses it in. Rice. Foden, looking for options for movement. Saka in acres of space out wide. That is good strength. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Semenyo. That pass isn't the best. He's a sharp... He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And it's been taken short. Guardiola receives it in a good position here. Chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Solanke. Now it's Solanke. In with the challenge. Matheus Nunes.
England really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And the shot! He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now it's Saka. Foden. Now it's Solanke. He's in plenty of space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. And back out it comes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So, just time for me to... Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams, both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And when these two meet, Jim, we know it is special.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. That's beautifully weighted. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dani Olmo, and the return pass comes under pressure and it's come loose. Bruno Fernandes thinks about the shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Vitinha. Now it's Morata. Oh, good spread. Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Yamal. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Pedri. Spain looking to pass their way through. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Now it's Perez. Neatly clipped into space. And he's onside. Morata! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Well read. Nice interception. João Cancelo, out to the right. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Portugal! There is the breakthrough. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And the flag has stayed down. And he's taking no chances there. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a key interception. Some really good ball movement. Not the most accurate pass. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Portugal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Plays the return pass. Bruno Fernandes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this ball. And the shot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine.
To deal with that.
Spain with the corner, they're first. And the shot! Well, the ball's run loose here. Perez plays. Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pass somewhat off target.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Laporte gets good distance on it. Squeeze it through. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Played out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Ruben Neves, João Cancelo, Bruno Fernandes. Good ball, good take. Pedro Neto with the delivery.
Portugal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's shifting through the great chance! Oh, well played. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Williams. He's played it back. And here's Morata. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Inacio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedro Neto.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 17. Número 20. Número 21.
Now it's João Felix. João Palhinha. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Número 5.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Número 10.
The normal.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
That is good alertness. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Dallo. That's tidy. Aims beyond the defence. And he decides to cross it. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Bruno Fernandes. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. He's picked his way through. Stood up well to him there. Pedro Porro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking to play him in. Great defending, strong and determined. Oyarzabal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Joao Felix gets into a good position. Gonzalo Ramos, and that could well leave a mark.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Spain can make their change now with a break in play. That's a decent clearance. Spain are looking to go forward now. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for options for movement. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's made its way to him. And it's Grimaldo. Here comes the corner. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Inacio attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Great ball if he can get there. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, easy pickings there. Joao Felix. Spread out to the left. Look at the shot, surely! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Joao Felix brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Yamal, knocks it into space. Vitinha to Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Joao Felix. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. This looks promising. And he's on his way! And a chance!